How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United, taking place at the City Ground. So yeah, Manchester United it is then, and yeah, Sean Dyche's first home league game, and I think it could be easier. I know Manchester United haven't been great in recent times, but I think they've picked up over the past couple of games. You know, they're 3 games on the spin, 3 wins. The United Strand, the guy who's not cutting his hair until Man United win 5 games in a row, is edging ever closer. But unfortunately, big Sean Dyche is going to put an end to his dreams as we beat them at the City Ground. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting. 2 very different performances from the lads. The home game against Porto, passion, desire, everything you want to see. Bournemouth, yeah, not great. But then again, Bournemouth always seem to have our number. Always seem to have our number. You know, they're a side who I just feel always seem to just have something that we can't stop. You know, last season it was 5-0, this season it was 2-0. You know, the best we can do is seemingly getting a point against them. Yeah, that one's behind us. We focus on this one. It's clear to see that Dyche wasn't happy. He ordered all the players to be in the next day after the game. We're not going to give him a day off, which is fair enough. You know, get them in, get them working, get them fit. He's always talking about he wants players to be Sean Dyche fit, which is a different level of fitness to what maybe other managers want. I'm not saying that's bad, but it's just what he prefers, which is, fair enough. And yeah, I think it's an opportunity back in front of our home fans, back in front of the City Ground faithful, and hopefully we can get another performance like the Porto one. People going into the Porto game thinking, well, we've not really got much chance here. They've had such a good run at the start of the season, and we beat them. So who's to say we can't beat Manchester United? Yes, they're doing well. You know, they're off the back of beating Liverpool, beating Brighton. Who did they beat before that? It was a team that escaped my mind. Was it Chelsea? Was it that far ago? That far away? Because I know there was a might be Chelsea. It might be Chelsea because there was an international break. I don't think it was because that was end of September. So there's no way that they've not played a game in October. No, we're not. I'm waffling. I'm absolutely waffling. It might be Chelsea. I'm waffling. Forget me. Yes. So yeah, it probably is. It probably makes a bit more sense now I think about it. It was Sunderland. That was it. It was Sunderland. But yeah, no, I think it's an opportunity for us to get back in front of our fans and put things right from the Bournemouth performance. I think there's definitely things that we saw, especially against Porto, that are positive, that are good, that show good signs and positive signs. And I think that we can look at that and say, right, yes, there was negatives against Bournemouth, but there were so many positives against Porto and try and focus on them, and hopefully we can reproduce them here against Manchester United. Like I mentioned, they're a side who have turned the corner a little bit. We're probably not playing them at the best time. You know, if you wanted to play Manchester United this season, so far it would have been towards the start of it. You know, maybe around sort of the mid-September time when they got beaten by Brentford. But yeah, look, they're doing all right now, Manchester United. Some of their players that are really turning up. Harry Maguire, fair play to him, has come through a lot of criticism over his time at Old Trafford, and he's really started to turn things around and become. I think he's a hero at the club, a cult hero now, especially after that header against Manchester United, redeeming himself for that miss previous season. In the previous season, should I say? So yeah. They've got good players, don't get me wrong. Sesko's finding his feet a little bit. Le Mans, or is it Le Mans? Is that his name? Something like that, I can't remember. The young keeper they've got. His name escapes me. Is it Le Mans or Men's or something like that? Lemons. Looks decent, looks very decent. The defence is looking more solid. Yeah, we're going to have to be at it. We absolutely are going to have to be at it. I think we will be at it because, it's a big game at home against a big side. Sean Dyche is going to be really making sure that we don't see a repeat of what happened against Bournemouth. And yeah, I feel like, it's got a little bit of the hallmarks of the Porto game in it. Not necessarily saying Man United have played or started the season as good as Porto did. Porto, I believe, were unbeaten in the league season, or in any game this season, should I say, coming into the game against us. United are not on that big of a run. It's only 3 wins in a row, but it's still good form, and I feel like we could be a thorn in their side. I really, really do. I feel sorry for the bloke with the big trim because obviously he'd really wanted United to get 5 in a row, but I just feel like we can get something. When United come to City Ground, I think we played them 3 times in the last 2 seasons and won one. Sorry, won two, lost one. One of them being in the cup. So our league form against them recently has been quite decent. We beat them 1-0 with Alangus, absolutely tearing up the pitch. And, like as you saying, Bolton scoring. The one before that was around Christmas time. I think it was just after Christmas, where we won 2-1. Goals courtesy of Nico Dominguez and Morgan Gibbs-White, counting out a United goal from, was it Rashford? No, I don't think it was Rashford. Bruno, maybe. I can't remember exactly who it was. It was a mistake from Matt Turner, regardless. But yeah, there's been changes in the two sides since those games. No Onana. For United, he's gone out on loan. We've strengthened in areas too. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting. United are probably going into this one as the favourites. You'd probably back them to win if you're going to back either side. But I think we can do something. I really do. I really feel like, Sean Dyche has got something up his sleeve and he can turn things around for us. There is a number of players out injured. Angus Gunn apparently is injured. Not that he probably would play anyway. Ada's still out injured. I think Woody's out. Bakwa. A couple of others maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, there's going to be a couple of players that maybe would start if our team was full strength. Definitely Olarena and maybe Chris Wood. Who won't be playing, so I'd expect probably to see Savona over at right back and Williams at left back. Maybe you could see Jaya Cunha, but I'd probably expect it to be Nicholas Savona. Going forward up front, I think it's going to be Gabriel, Igor Jesus, but I wouldn't mind seeing Callum Mwendo. Got dribs and drabs under Nuno and Postecoglou, but I wouldn't mind seeing him start. Let's see what he's capable of from the off. But I think Dyche knows what he gets out of Igor Jesus, probably trusts him a little bit more, so we'll probably decide to go with him. But yeah, I'm feeling, passion merchants die for the badge in front of your home supporters. I think we could get something. I really, really do. Maybe I'm just hoping and I'm being unrealistic, but I do think we can get something. Whether it's a point, whether it's a win. I feel like we can really get something. United on a good good run, sorry, on a good trajectory. Don't get me wrong, doing all right to start the campaign off. I'm waffling, doing all right in the last few games, but I think we've got it. I think we've got something that we can stand there and say, actually, you know what, this is our patch. This is our our house. We'll protect our house. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. This is our stadium. Don't come here and expect something easy. We're not going to roll over and give you it easy. We're not a Postecoglou side anymore. We're under big Sean Dyche, and I just fancy us. I really do. Maybe I'm just talking out my heart and not my head, but I really do fancy us getting something. I'm not going to lie. I really do. I could see us winning by a goal to nil, or something similar to that. I do. Call me crazy, but I do. Yeah, I know United are on a good run. I know they're doing well. They're going to be up for it. The tail's going to be up. They're going to be feeling confident. But I think we can do something. I really, really do. We can end this run. I just had a feeling. I have a feeling that we can do it. Yeah, 1-0 Forest. Let's do it. Igor Jesus, Kamehameha in front of the Trent end. I just feel it. I just feel it, and I really hope I'm right. I really, really hope I'm right. But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what you think might happen in the game. I'm not going to go through the lineups too much because I've talked for long enough, and I'm not really too sure. But I think 1-0 Forest. I think we can do it. I really, really do. Pardon me. I'm confident. Believe in Dyche. Believe in the Reds. Come on, you Reds. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I need to win because I've got a couple of people that are at work that support United, and I'd love to give it to him. I'd love to give it to Big One. So let's do it. Come on, you Reds. I believe. I believe. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new and you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and come on, you Reds.